Hey guys, Renegade Games here again, and I'm sorry for this video taking so long to get up. We've been having some software problems and stuff. I think I got it all figured out, but the unfortunate thing is that it did not save. Well, it saved, but it messed up all the video clips I had of the preseason games that I was going to show you guys. So I figured I'd just do a little overview of it. We had off camera, we had to make our preseason cuts. I think we ended up cutting 6 people. I'll just start from the top of the list, and I'll just scroll over to the roster so you guys can look at it while I'm talking. I tried to cut people where we had low overalls and more depth. So the first I cut was right end Justin Tratow. It wouldn't surprise me if I ended up butchering these names. So as you see, we got Everson Griffin and Scott Crichton there. You guys all know the quarterbacks for this team. You got Teddy Castle and Ponder. I ended up cutting Chandler Harnish, who was going to be our 4th string. But Castle in the preseason actually finished 2nd out of all the preseason QBs with just over 600 yards. My next cut was Michael Maudy, right outside linebacker. See, he didn't have a bad overall. I think he was about 60, 68, 69, but we had that, and I really like Chad Greenway, and we had some depth at both the other linebackers positions, so it was really between Josh Kedu and Michael Maudy. Our fourth cut was Jabari Price. He was a defensive back, cornerback, and as you see, we have all these. I almost cut Kendall James. I don't know what made me not cut him, but my 5th cut was Shamar Stephen, defensive tackle. Oh. So you see we got 3 decent. Tom Johnson got a little bit of experience. Looks like he's injured from the preseason. I'll go to that next. 6th cut, Vladimir DeCasse. Yeah, be quicker to go this way. He was a right guard. I like to keep at least one backup at every line position just because you don't know in the game if they're going to get hurt, and I want somebody who's fit for that position to play there. That's why, let's see, look at our left tackle. He had the least overall on our team, but if Matt Khalil goes down, what happens to our backups? I mean, I know it's not a very good backup, but it's better than nothing. So, and our last cut was strong safety Antone Exum Jr. He really was just the guy where we had depth, and he was a 65, 66 overall guy, and ended up getting cut. That's my least favorite part of this game, is the cut day. But we did end up having a pretty terrible preseason. First strings were only in about 1 drive a game, and we ended up going, I'm pretty sure it was 0-4. So we'll look at our preseason injuries. Scott Crichton, at least he was a backup. Upper arm fracture, 4 weeks. Tom Johnson, saw that in the roster screen. And Phil Lodhole, oh, that's a big one. Shoulder tear. At least we are only losing him for 2 weeks. So let's go back and look at who we got for right tackle. So Jamarcus Webb, that's not too bad. I think he can hold down the fort on the right side of the line for a couple weeks. I was trying to pull up the preseason stats for you guys, but I didn't see that. So let's look at the trade block. Not really anything catching my eye here. So let's look at some of the headlines here. Let's look at our stories first. Scott Crichton will be down for several weeks after a doctor confirms his injury. He had the upper arm fracture. Mike Zimmer was heard praising the potential of Xavier Rhodes at practice this week. Xavier Rhodes was a guy I liked. He played fairly well in preseason. Mike Zimmer thinks he's a gem of a defender in Harrison Smith. I mean, he's an obvious guy we can depend on in the secondary back there. He's a real safety for us. Mike Zimmer had a full team scrimmage this afternoon, giving multiple second-string players reps with the first team offense and defense. The Vikings feel they have the next superstar linebacker in Anthony Barr. I can recall some good plays that he had in the preseason. News leaked from practice the Vikings are focusing on the young QB this week. Yeah, Teddy's probably going to start. If he starts to struggle, I'm not going to hesitate to put Matt Castle in because of the preseason he had. And you see there, first game of the season will be against the Rams. Be a pretty good matchup for us. I mean, Rams have some star talent on there, depending on who's healthy and not. So one more thing before I go, we can go look at the injuries that the Rams have, if they have any. I always go the wrong way down these things. Should have gone the other way. Would have been closer. Defensive tackle Matt Brockers. He's pretty good. I've played with the Rams on a franchise before, and he was a pretty good guy. And Jake Long. I mean, obviously you're missing someone there. So they're both out for 4 and 3 weeks. So if we can run it in between the tackles there, give AP the ball, that'll be good. So new video will be coming soon. Vikings versus the Rams. That'll be our first game. If you guys could, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out. Yeah, that's all I can think of. I'm gonna start putting up videos more consistently. So that's it. Please like, comment, subscribe, anything. And I'm Riley from Renegade Games, and